I had a great experience this week. I was at a bonfire party on Wednesday night. Just feeling the need for a bit of love, bit of support, and it was just the best time. Hanging out with some great Christian friends. They were giving some very encouraging words, things they believed God thought about me or needed me to hear, and it was great. And I just think the Bible teaches that we do need to be open to receiving that kind of love from people as well. Like often, ideally, it might just be only God's there. But the healthy person, when there is love for people, we're about a community, we're about loving each other, giving and receiving. I suppose, if only we could really believe how much God actually loves us, because the tendency is too often to want it just in the natural world, right? For those of us who are still young and silly and single, it's easy to imagine just meeting that one special somebody one day, and then that's when life's going to be amazing, and that's when life's really going to start. But if we could only believe how much God himself really loves us, if we could only really believe that. I just think of Jesus, when the children ran to him. What sort of a person would radiate? What sort of presence? What would the children see in him? They'll just run to him and want to be picked up by him. It shows what Jesus was like. The Last Supper, when John was reclining next to Jesus, I think some translations say it's like his head was rested on his chest, which for me, growing up in 1980s rural Australia, being a male, like that just seemed really awkward and effeminate or something like that. But it really struck me, just that closeness that Jesus had with the disciple whom he loved. Of course, ultimately, Jesus said that greater love has no one than this, that he would lay his life down for his friends. That's these are all telling us how God really loves us, because Jesus is the clearest picture we actually have of God. Somebody that would have children run to him, that's how much he loves. That's how much he loves us too. He would recline next to a close friend like that he would even lay his life down for his friends. And I just want to remind you too that the Father himself loves you. Jesus did all those things, but that's just who God the Father really is as well. Thank you.